Hey everybody, welcome back to Brand New Vegan, to day 48 of our 2021 challenge. Hey guys, welcome back. This is Chuck from Brand New Vegan. If you're new here, I am doing a 2021 challenge. I started February 24th just to see if I could lose some weight. And so how are we doing with that? Well, in the last 48 days, I've lost 13 pounds. I started at 200 and I'm 187 pounds this morning. My blood pressure is another story. I started at 145 over 91, and this morning I'm at 118 over 75. So that's all without any kind of medication whatsoever. So how are we doing this? We're doing this by eating real simple foods. Let me show you my graph real quick just so you can see the weight loss over time. Some people try this and they don't see the scales move and they get kind of discouraged. But if you put it on a graph, put it on a spreadsheet and look at it over time, see the big picture, you can see that stuff definitely is happening. So like I said, we're doing this with food, simple foods, real foods, not processed. So not fake food, anything like that. My breakfast every morning, for example, is oatmeal. I add some blueberries, a banana, and I have a couple slices of Ezekiel toast. You don't have to have toast if you don't like it. If you're gluten-free, whatever, don't do toast. I mean, it's simple. I like bread. I don't really like Ezekiel. That's why I picked it. It's hard for me to overeat. And it's frozen, so it's really hard for me to overeat without thawing it out and I'm toasting it and all that stuff. I also put a little Marmite on there because I like the flavor. It makes it more easier to eat. I don't have to have it. You don't have to have it. You don't like Marmite, don't buy it. I mean, it's really simple. It's not really a health food, no, but it makes it easier for me to eat the toast. And I love bread. I want that toast with my oatmeal. It's very salty, so a lot of people don't like Marmite. Don't think you have to have it. So what else do we do? Lunches have been really simple. We've had a lot of rice, a lot of potatoes. I make hash browns. You can chop up an onion, some bell peppers, and stir fry that around in a good oil-free skillet, non-stick skillet. You can use your George Foreman grill to do the hash browns, a non-stick surface. Don't have to use any oil at all. What else do we do? We have a lot of beans, so bean tostadas is a favorite. Refried beans, I spread it on a couple of tostadas. You can take corn tortillas and put them in your air fryer or toaster oven, a couple minutes on each side, get them nice and crispy, then spread the beans on there and add all your favorite salad fixings, your lettuce, your onion, bell pepper, jalapeno, whatever, salsa. I use my red chili sauce. I do have a recipe for that, and I'll include it up here in the cards as well as down below in the box. By the way, this whole challenge, I'll have a link down here below that you can check it out. And there's also a couple of videos you can watch too that help get you started, and I'll put those up here too. But that's all we're doing. We're just eating really plain, simple food. And yeah, that's it. 13 pounds down. I'm happy with that. Of course, my goal is 179. I haven't been 179 pounds in a long time. And that would be 21 pounds total loss because it is 2021. And the whole reason we're doing that is because we all gained weight during 2020 thanks to COVID. So that was kind of my way of getting rid of some of this weight and purposely designing this challenge to do away with the foods that I thought were helping me keep the weight and gain weight. Mainly the alcohol, the peanut butter, the higher fat foods, the cashew sauces, stuff like that. So it's working, 13 pounds. I'm not going to complain. And I'm not going to stop until I get to 179, 21 pounds, year 2021. That'll also put me right in the middle of my BMI, a normal BMI for the first time in a long time. So that's the goal. That's my goal. Yours might be different. So if you've been following along since the beginning, I've been gone for a few days. People ask me where I've been. I went on a little mini vacation and I got some pictures I'll share. It was real pretty where I went. I went up to the Olympic Peninsula of Washington State. That's the northwest corner of Washington State. We have family there, so we went to visit. And how did I do on my meals while we were there? I think I did really good. We packed our oatmeal. I packed my Ezekiel toast and my Marmite, and I took that with me. So we had the same breakfast all 3 mornings in a row. We left Wednesday and we came back Friday. I want to tell you about lunch, though. Lunch was really, really good. So a friend of mine in my Facebook group, and by the way, we all share our stories and our inspiration, our meals, our food recipes, stuff like that in my private Facebook group. I'll put a link down below if you're interested. You can join if you'd like. But one of my members in the group told me, since I'm coming up that direction, be sure to stop by her restaurant in Centralia, Washington. And her name is Dawn. So I went to Dawn's Delectable Desserts and Sandwich Shop. And we ate there on the way up on Wednesday for lunch and on the way back down Friday for lunch. And it was so good. So Dawn's is a coffee shop, if you want to call it that, coffee shop, sandwich shop. And she has a lot of muffins and stuff like that for breakfast. But she also has sandwiches for lunch and soups. But the thing is, she's got a lot of vegan options. So for somebody like me, to have a vegan option is great, because it's something else I can look at on the menu, right? Most of the time, the vegan options, wherever you go, are going to be full of oil and not so nice things that we usually can't eat anyway. But with Dawn, she has some whole food, plant-based, oil-free options. That's something you don't see every day. And they were good. So my sandwich was something called the Olympian. It did have a little bit of veganese, and I told her to go really light on that. But it was a lot of veggies and some sauerkraut. It was on Dave's Killer Bread, and I had a cup of tomato soup. And it was really, really good. It's nice to be able to go somewhere and know you're eating something that's different, right, than what you could have brought with you. It's a nice treat to eat in a restaurant again, and it's healthy. You don't have to worry about what's in it. So I felt like this is a really, really good place to stop. I'm glad I did. If you're ever traveling around Centralia, Washington, you want to be sure and stop. I'll put an address in the box below so you can find it and ask for Dawn. She would love to meet you, I'm sure. So thank you, Dawn, for the hospitality and the food. It was amazing. So that's where I've been, vacation, and we had a good visit. We got to visit family and my stepson and my mother-in-law and some cousins and brothers and sister-in-laws and stuff like that. It was a good visit. So glad to be back. Thank you all for asking about me. I'm fine. I'm still here, and we're going to continue on this challenge. So until the next video, which will probably be Wednesday or Thursday, I will see you then. This is Chuck from Brand New Bee, and thanks for watching.